end these troopers, Iota. No! One of our pilots. He will be retrieved. Do not worry. Do not worry, Diar. You haven't lost your streak for war yet.
저와 협력하신다면 큰 힘이 될 것입니다.
As much as I despise it, you've won this round.
We have discovered a
智慧和财富是最好的分享物。
No!
智慧和
I will win one war this day! We've discovered alien life on our new world. Unsurprisingly, it grows, reproduces, dies, and cannot understand French. Oh, good for them.
If we don't focus on living on this world, right now, with the people that are here, then we are guilty of slothful spirits and passive wheels. The day is coming when the Anthropocene Advent will be viewed as the inflection point for a new rate of evolution on this planet.
More technobabble. Great. Well, we'll need a base in this lands. We'll annex it. However, this name will not do. Well, since this will be a war base, we'll name it after our most warlike remembered sisters. Fortress. Miwa now. There. May the next war let us strike victory from this new fortress. This front is getting hot as well. Ravian's station is suffering serious bombardment. I'm starting to get worried. This cannot be in a leader of my caliber. As much as I hate it, we will need to halt this assault as well until we have more reinforcements. A great fleet you have, my lady. Somehow it seems we forgot how to fight a proper land war. It shames me, really. Shoot them down! Fly victoriously, Iota Squadron! Ravian's station is in a tenuous situation.
We can always trade space for time. We have surplus space and not enough time.
True. maximize the space, turn this planet into a whole fortress in of itself. That is the future, a glorious future. Now then, let's work on the geoscaping and get some orbital fabricators done.
저와 협력하신다면 큰 힘이 될 것입니다.
No, I don't trust you. We will be at war again one day, my friend. Make repairs. And soon we can begin the final onslaught. This time we will not be stopped. Man versus machine. I thought we had agreed that that's a stupid dichotomy. Well, it's just a little title to this message. Now that the mass digester is finished construction, we must establish its operational structure. Utilizing automated machinery would allow the facility to produce an additional food for the colony. Our other option is to bring in external workers from outside the colony, which would improve overall production of the facility. Well, with the labor problems we had in the past, let's keep our people at work. By employing human workers, we have seen an improvement in production of our colony, while also feeding our people. Excellent. Keep them at work and keep them from rioting again. All these giant floating warships do my heart good. We really need to work on that carrier design we saw at the Tyons. That would help us carry Iota Squadron across the globe. A borehole. Now that sounds excellent. For more mining, boreholes. Let's work on it. More destroyers. This will be our doom fleet. And with a little bit of increased engine power, we can actually launch these things into space. And use them to fight Zakuul. It will be like nothing they've ever seen. Your expedition team found a cavernous labyrinth beneath the progenitor ruins. Ah yes, another data storage. Artificial evolution. Discovered files on. And a confounding object. Something we truly do not understand. It looks pretty. Battery fire, no, we have that. Desperate targeting, no. No, I suppose these all just decorate my offices. It's turning into halfway of a museum at this point.
I'm open to the possibilities.
You remain fairly reliable. Despite working on some dodgy sciences and works.
저와 협력하신다면 큰 힘이 될 것입니다.
No! We don't trust you.
智慧和财富是最好的分享物。
Surrendering on the eve of a great battle? No,
智慧
never.
和财
Now they suddenly cancel all our programs. I'm glad we have the fleet standing ready at their borders. He's acting very suspicious. A laboratory. Will make a great science headquarters of Rahian. I'm sure she'd enjoy
어떤
that.
논의를 한다 해도 소용없습니다.
I knew it. Very well. The battle is renewed! Oh, and first you came a scout, huh? How cowardly. I think it's time we use our power. Now, I think it's time we use our excess power. We still cannot do that? Bah! Well then we just have to hold out the defense with what we got. Crush him. Hello? Meet the Bulwark 2.0. Seraphs, it's time to strike. Iota, bring the fine justice from the heavens. And end their foolish resistance against Imperial glory. Your production of left destroyers will be never-ending, Ereshkigalia.
Solving problems with force is satisfying, because one gets feedback right away.
Quite so. Nothing better than solving problems with force rather than D-force or some such nonsense. Nanothermites. I think I can imagine what it is. If one could extract a series of axiomatic statements about human behavior, one of the first of these would be that humans enjoy blowing things up. The desire, the capacity, the proclivity for large-scale enthusiastic demolition seems to be true of the species across cultures and time. Complete catalogue of human and alien explosive devices and their technological innovations could extend far beyond the scope of this article, so we must sum up the entirety of human technological evolution since gunpowder to humans have always found new ways to blow things up. After planetfall, propellant technology continued from developments at the time of the seeding. Though the industrial efforts were largely focused on recapturing the scale of production that were achieved at the apex of our civilization prior to the Great Invasion, this enabled the local production of stable propellants, most notably for conventional munitions. First for defense, followed very quickly for offense. As material sciences improved, researchers discovered new stable high-energy compounds, including the first nanobaric compounds, Explosives capable of incredibly precise targeted explosions that could shatter molecular bonds. I love this kind of science. There were also nanothermal compounds, capable of molecular excitation and efficient heat production. So it was not long before these two substances were combined to produce a class of powerful explosives generally called nanothermite. So it's basically super explosives. The nanothermite was costly to produce and dangerous to use, and thus the application was limited to laboratory uses or high-value clandestine operations. For some nanothermites, the stabilizers were so toxic that they could only be handled remotely, and in one infamous case the saboteur intent on destabilizing the geological fault near the Phyrexian mine, of strategic value during the war of viewpoints, blew themselves up when the nanothermite charges underwent spontaneous catastrophic recombination. It is said that the head of counterintelligence, when presented with the forensic results of the disaster, said, "It could just as easily have been our poor bastards with that redacted." As with most explosive, the events that changed the situation was the capacity to produce this new explosive in high quantities at relatively low cost. The Strootman technique for binding nanocompounds was found to work even for nanothermites, and with that the replicators hummed as they produced gram after gram of nanothermite. Became the new standard for joyful detonation from fireworks to firefights. Cruise missiles, which use nanothermites as primary explosives, are frequently called planet busters. See, now that's much more useful than an arrogant supercomputer. Fueling the future. Our engineers have completed work on the new xenoplant. Soon our people will no longer be dependent on harmful fossil fuels of the past. I didn't know we still use those. Well, whatever we need to march forward, ever forward. This plant holds numerous options for powering our civilization, though each comes with their own perils. Which shall we choose to fuel our future? The adequate yet abundant miasma, or the powerful yet limited xenomass? Well, we actually have a lot of xenomass, so we might as well use it. High-powered fuels it is. The potential energy within xenomass has more than makes up for its limited supply. The more energy we can harvest, the fewer resources we will use. This is our path towards a sustainable future. And a future with great battle weapons. We still have great projects now, so now let's work on that borehole. Increase production, then increase military production. Let's see what these things can do. Fire! That is adequate. Well, that's better than the left tank. Wipe them out. All of them. I said wipe them out, all of them. Sometimes warfare just doesn't have the taste for the dramatic flair. Fine, we'll finish them with fire from the heavens. Die. Now this is a heroic struggle. 2 units against a swarm of alien alien-loving and Zakuul-loving filth. We are close to finally ending that war on that front. It will be good when we can finally bring all our might to bear against the Tyon hegemony. Now, time to end this. Your days of troublemaking is over. Fly! Angels of the sky, fly! Now, tank squadrons, move in! Claim it! Secure the future for us all!
我们的火药已经湿透，指南针已经破损。
We will see if how your guilt in the future. Take her to the dungeons! We will decide her fate with the righteousness as is inherent in our people. Now then, what shall we take from her? Her sciences are a bit more advanced than the other ones, and the hut spawns, so we unfortunately can't claim it all. Still, she has to research for carriers. That will be of prime concern. That way we can move Iota to a new battlefront, far away from here. And the rest we will take in raw power. Lord Diar's log entry number 16. Heroes of the Empire! Rejoice! Another craven ruler is brought to kneel before our might! Our cannons, unmatched in raw power, made Tyrangong shudder and crumble. Our seraph fighters are guardians in the skies and bring justice from the heavens with bright streaking laser fire! However, our struggles are not yet over. In far-off dangerous lands, the treacherous Tyon hegemony not only threatens our men, women, wives, parents, children. No, they threaten every being on our planet. They make pacts with demons from beyond the stars, Zakuul. The wretched invaders that would destroy everything good and brave in our galaxy. So, remember those horrors as we fight on. We are the righteous scions of the galaxy. We are the lost Empire! End of log entry.